Okay. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well today. Thanks for joining me on episode 8 of Falls Prevention. Today, let's just chat a little bit about bathroom safety and some assistive devices that may be helpful to you. Keep in mind, it's always a good idea to have at least a non-slip mat in your tub or shower and one outside of it as well. And it's a good idea to clean the bottom of those from time to time because sometimes the buildup can make them a little slippery. So just keep that in mind as well. It's a good plan to have a professional install some grab bars, those stainless steel grab bars on the walls in your shower or tub as well as beside the toilet. And you can also get a bath bench if you find it difficult to get in and out of the tub or shower as well. A handheld shower head is really nice to have if you're using a bath bench because you can bring that shower head down and do all of your washing with that. And if you're finding it difficult to get up and down from the toilet seat, you can purchase a raised toilet seat, and that will make it easier. You can also get a supportive frame around the toilet if you would like to have a little bit more support when you're getting up and down from it. So just keep in mind these items to make life easier. You can purchase them at different places like hardware stores, medical department stores, and those can definitely make life easier and safer in the bathroom. Now, before we start our exercise, let's just remember a few things for safety. We want to make sure we have a nice sturdy chair, something with armrest preferably, and of course, lots of space around us to move safely. Nothing in your way. And if you happen to be exercising by yourself this morning, it's a good idea to call a friend and ask them to just check in with you after about an hour so that you can be sure that you are exercising safely. And if you would make sure you have your bottle of water handy so that you can get a nice refreshing drink when you need one. And remember, anytime it's all right to take a break, no pressure. So if you feel tired, just relax, no problem. Just do what's within your limits for today, listen to your body, and act accordingly. And of course, always stop exercising if you ever feel a pain with the movement, or if you happen to feel dizzy, lightheaded, if you're having trouble breathing, develop an irregular heartbeat, anything abnormal, feeling nauseous, chest pain, anything like that, make sure you stop exercising, okay? So let's start by checking our posture. First thing we want to do is check the placement of our body. Feet should be on the floor and our back nice and straight. Try to come a little bit to the front of the chair to begin with so that we're not sitting with our back at the backrest. Come a little bit forward in that chair. And our shoulders are pressed back and relaxed down. The chin is tucked in. And let's start by breathing in. In through the nose, reaching up. And out through the mouth. Now today I'm actually going to try to incorporate a little bit of music. So just hold on while I press play on this. And we will start. So let's start by breathing in through the nose, reaching up, and out through the mouth, reaching out. 2 more, just like that. Inhale, and exhale. Last one. Good. Now let's start by using the neck. We're going to push the head forward as far as you can, and then pull that chin back in. Keep looking forward, and let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do that 4 more times. Push the head forward and pull it back. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Strengthening those back neck muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and last 2. Push and pull the head back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Good. Now let's bring the chin down to the chest and press your shoulders back. Feel that stretch on the back of your neck as you breathe. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Good. Now sitting nice and tall, let's turn the head all the way to the right and hold it there for a few seconds. Now slowly all the way to the left and hold it. Now disclaimer, I want to remind you, I don't own the copyrights to this music, so in no way do I own this music. We're just using it for community purposes today, and that's my disclaimer. Now, let's take our head and lean it to one side. Bring that right ear towards your right shoulder. Relax the shoulders while you breathe. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Feel free to close your eyes if you like, as you feel this relaxing stretch on the side of your neck. Now, slowly tilt the head over to the left side. Left ear comes towards the left shoulder. Relax the shoulders and breathe. Couple more breaths. Very good. Now let your arms go nice and loose and lift your shoulders up as high as you can. Breathing in and breathing out, lower them down. Breathing in, up, up, up. Hold them a couple seconds and lower them down as you breathe out. 3 more. Last 2. And final 1. Breathing in and out. Good. Now let's take our shoulders and press them back for a few seconds. So relax, breathing in. Breathing out, press those shoulder blades back. Relax as you breathe in. And breathing out, press those shoulder blades back. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. 1 more of those. Relax, breathe in, and press back. Breathing out. Now let's make some arm circles. Keep your arms straight. Bring them up as you breathe in slowly. And breathing out, press back and down, making nice, big, slow circles. Warm those shoulders up 1 more time. Now let's go backwards. Keep them straight, back and up, breathing in. Forward and down, breathing out. 2 more. And last one. Good. Now let's do a little bit of swimming forward. Reaching forward with those arms. Reach. And let's do a little bit of the breaststroke where we open up the arms. Breathing. Give those muscles some oxygen to work today. Now let's reach back 1 arm at a time like you're swimming on your back. Breathing. Good. Now arms in front, bend and touch the shoulders. Straighten and bend. 1 more time. Now let's flip the hands over, palms face the floor, bend the elbows. Getting each joint warmed up a little bit this morning. Let's reach to the sides as far as you can and flip the hands up and down, turning your arms in and out. Now wrists around with the wrists and breathe. Other way with the wrists. And let's flip those hands back and forth. Just the wrists moving, arms staying still, and looking at your hands touch your thumb with each finger as fast as you can. Now, let's have a nice side stretch. Wide legs so you're sturdy. Bring your right arm up as you breathe in. And lean over to the left as you breathe out, just as far as you're comfortable. It could just be right here and you're feeling a stretch. Wherever you feel it, hold that stretch and breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now let's do the opposite side. Left arm coming up, breathing in. And bending a little to the right, wherever you feel comfortable. Hold that stretch and breathe. Good. Now let's give the upper body a turn. Make sure you're sitting up as tall as you can for this. Hands outside your right leg. Breathing in, sit tall. And turn the upper body as you breathe out, looking behind your right shoulder. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Now let's do the opposite side. Hands outside your left thigh. Sit tall, breathe in. And turn the upper body looking past your left shoulder. Now breathe. Good work. Now let's use our low back a little. So let's make sure we're sitting nice and tall. We're going to arch the back, pushing your shoulders back, your hips back, your chin up slightly. Breathe in as you feel that arch inward in your low back. And breathing out, chin comes down, round the back, pulling that belly button towards your spine. And feeling the low back curving out this time. Let's do that again. Nice and tall, arch the back, breathing in. And as you release the breath, chin down, round the back. One more of those. And exhale, rounding. Very good. Now let's use our legs a little bit. So let's start by lifting the knees one at a time, just a bit off the floor. Right, left. Keep breathing in and out. Let's do one more pair. And now to the side with your legs. Bring that right knee out and back in. Then the left knee out and back in. Getting those hips warm. One more time, side to side. And now let's use our ankles a little bit. Let's take those toes, bring them out to the sides, then your heels. Toes come out, then the heels. Now let's go back in. Heels, toes, heels, toes. Let's do that again. Coming out with the toes, then the heels, toes, then the heels. Coming back in, heels, and toes, heels, and toes. Very good. Let's lift up our right knee. Breathe in, kick it out, lift that knee up, and bring it back down. Lift that right knee up, kick the leg out, lift the knee, and bring it down. Let's do two more. Breathe in and out as you move the leg. Last one. Good work. Let's do the left leg now. Left knee up, kick it out, up and down. Breathing in and out. Last two. And final one. Good work, everyone. Let's lift up the heels now. Sitting nice and tall with your back. Heels come up and down as you breathe. 3, 4, 5, 6. Feeling those calf muscles working hard to lift your heels. And last one. Now let's slide the toes forward and let's start lifting those toes. Up and down. Up and down. 3, 4. Engaging your shin muscles. this morning. 6, 7. Keep breathing as you lift. Last 2. And final 1. Good. Let's slide our hips back to the very back of the chair. So we're more supported now. Let's keep nice and straight with our upper body and with one leg. Straighten the leg, toe points up, bend the knee. Opposite leg, same thing. Just warm the knees up a little bit as you breathe. 3, 4. And we'll just do a couple more pairs of straightening and bending your legs. Let's do 2 more. And final pair. Each leg straighten, toe points up, and bend. And let's lift both feet up. Point the toes towards you and away. Towards you and away. Breathe. Let's do 3 more. Good work, everyone. Rest those legs. Now let's give the toes inside the shoes some curls. Curl, straighten, keeping the arch in your foot strong as you bend and straighten those toes. Couple more. And now let's lift those legs again and make our ankle circles around with the feet. Breathing. 4, 5, 7, 9, and 10. Other way now. For 10 circles with those ankles. 6, 8, and 10. Very good. Now let's come to the front of the chair and let's do a little bit of work for our core. We're going to start by lifting up our right knee for 5 seconds, then the left knee for 5 seconds, and then both. I'll turn the chair so you can see a little bit better from the side what I'm doing. So let's sit towards the front of the chair. Breathe in first. And lift that right knee up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift your left knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold on to your armrest for this one. Breathe in first. Breathe out. Lean back slightly. Lift the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's do that again. Breathing in. And right knee comes up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left knee comes up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold those armrests. Breathe in. Lean back slightly and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good, everyone. Now I'll turn the chair again. And we'll do a little bit of side bend. So wide legs, hands on your shoulders. Let's breathe in first. Breathe out, do a little bend to one side, as much as you're comfortable. Breathing in, sit tall. And breathing out, do a little bend to the other side. Sitting up tall again as you breathe in. And bend as you breathe out. Take your time, no rush. 3. Using those side muscles to pull you back up. 4. Breathe in and out. 5. We're almost there. 6. Final 2 if you feel you can. Bend. Breathe in and out. Last one. That is number 8. Great work, everybody. All right, let's do a little breathing. Bring those arms up, palms pointing outwards as you breathe in. And breathing out, bring the arms down, palms pointing outwards. Again, breathe in and out. Now let's put the hands back on the shoulders And we're going to do some twists now. So let's have some wide legs, sitting tall. Breathe in first. Breathe out. Turn to the right with your upper body. You should see your elbows moving, but not your hips. Breathe in, come to center. Breathe out, turn to the left. Breathing in and out. 2. 3. You're doing great. Keep up the good work. Turn. 4. Almost there. Breathe in and out. 5. Final 3. 6. And last 2 if you can. Give me a turn. Breathe in the center and breathe out, turning to the side. Last one. And you did it. Good work, everyone. Now let's do some jumping jacks. Breathe in first. Breathe out and bring those arms and legs out. You can slide your feet along the ground or you can lift them. Up to you. Breathe in and out. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And last one. Let's march on the spot. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2 and 1. Excellent job. Good warm up, everyone. Now we're going to move on to some standing up and sitting down. Remember, always slide to the front of your chair with your hips first. Space between the legs. Slide those heels behind you a bit. Make sure the heels still touch the ground. Use your armrests. Let's lean forward, then push up through those legs. Nice and tall. Show me your best posture, nice and proud. Shoulders are back, relax them down. Slowly sitting down as you bend your knees, the hips push back, reach for your armrests. Let's do 4 more. Breathing as you come to stand. And slowly on the way down, reaching for the armrests. Last 3, here we go. Breathe and push up. Remember, just do as many as you feel comfortable. And if you can, let's do the final 2 today. Breathing, lean, and pushing up. That's 4. And 1 more to go. Number 5. Fabulous. Now let's just take a moment and check and see how we're feeling in this moment right now today on our feet. If you're feeling okay, then let's take our time and go to the back of the chair for some balance exercises. If you need a little drink of water, go ahead and take one. If you're not feeling so great on your feet today, it's okay to rest until we come back and sit down in a moment. Let's start with the balance exercise where we bring our feet very close together so that they are side by side touching. Now make sure that you have your chair right in front of you so you can hold on to that backrest with both of your hands. This is a challenging stance because our feet are so narrow together that it challenges us to keep our body weight upright with a narrow base of support. So start by holding onto your chair and see how it feels. I'll turn the chair so that you can see from the side as well that my feet are completely together at the moment. And if you can, let's try going down to touching the backrest with just the palms of your hands on the chair now. If you feel comfortable, try going down to the fingertips. Remember, if you're not quite there, it's okay to hold with your whole hands or your palms on the backrest. Always keep looking forward to help you keep your balance. Maybe you can try going to 1 or 2 fingers if you feel ready for that. Keep breathing and keep using both legs equally with your feet together. Now, if you can, try lift those fingers up, even for a couple of seconds at a time. But always have the hands close to the chair. Now, if you need something a little bit more challenging, I want you to try this next step. But if this feels challenging enough, I want you to keep practicing this with your feet together and holding with a little less support until you can just lift those hands a little bit off the backrest. Now, if you need a little more challenge, I'm going to turn the chair so you can see what I'd like you to try. Feet are still together, and holding onto the chair with one hand, try bringing one arm out to the side. If this feels okay and you want to give it a try to bring the opposite arm out to the side, do so slowly, looking forward. And remember, if you feel unsteady, you can always step your foot out to the side or bring your arms back down to the chair. Concentrate on keeping your balance as you breathe. Very good. All right, let's move on to the next balance exercise. Now we're going to do a little bit of stepping forward and stepping back. So it's best if I turn the chair again so you can see me a little bit better. Now, we can hold on to the chair this way, or if you feel more comfortable, you can turn like this so that you have space to step forward and step back. We're going to start with the right leg. Hold onto your chair with your whole hand and step forward with that right leg. Heel touching the ground first, and then the toe. As you rock forward with your body weight, all the weight comes to your right leg. Now we're going to take that right leg and we're going to step back with it. So let's take the right foot and step back. Toe on the ground first, and then the heel. All of your body weight shifted back to that right leg again. So we're just shifting forward, right foot, heel touches the ground, then the toe. And we're stepping backwards with that right foot again. Toe touches first, then the heel. Let's do 3 more of those. While we do it, try to go down to the palm of your hand on the chair. Stepping forward with the right foot and then stepping backward. And if you feel you can, let's do fingertips. Heel, then toe, and stepping backwards, toe, then heel. Couple more, if you can. A finger or 2 on the chair. If you're not quite there, it's okay to keep holding with as much support as you feel you need. Stepping forward, try to lift that hand if you're comfortable. Heel, toe, and stepping backward, toe, heel. Let's do one more time. Shifting our weight to the right leg, and then shifting it back again to the right leg. Let's do the same thing with our left leg. So holding onto your chair right in the middle of the backrest, take your left leg now, turn the chair so you can see from the side. Take that left leg, step forward, heel touches the ground, then the toe, and as you step backwards, the toe touches the ground and then the heel. Left leg only, stepping forward, holding onto that chair, and then slowly as you step back, toe, heel. Try going to the palm next, holding the chair. Forward and backward. Try using just your fingertips. Step forward, heel, toe, and step backward, toe, heel. If you can, maybe a finger or 2 on the chair. Heel and toe, and stepping backward, toe and heel. Now, if you feel ready, try lift the hand a little, keep looking forward, heel and toe, and stepping back, toe and heel. Let's do that again. Remember to use as much support as you feel you need, but still giving yourself a little bit of a challenge. Very good. Now we're going to do some trunk twists. So I'll turn this chair and we'll do some wide legs for this next one. And we'll have our hands on the chair to begin with and using a little less support progressively. Right arm out in front. Let's breathe in first. And turning that right arm slowly to the right till you can look behind you. Come back to the front slowly and carefully. And try using maybe just the palms of your hand on the chair as you turn nice and slow to look behind you. If you can, try going down to just the fingertips. Turning your upper body as you look behind you. And once again, maybe the fingertips. And maybe you feel comfortable lifting the hands a little bit. But keep them close to your chair. And let's do that one more time. Slowly turning the upper body to look behind you. Good. Always make sure you have wide legs. Now let's do the same thing with your left arm. Hold the chair to begin with your whole hand. Breathe in first. And breathing out, turn your upper body to look behind you. Breathing in and out. Take your time. Maybe you can go to the palm of the hand on the chair now. If you feel ready for that, give that a try. And perhaps it feels all right to use your fingertips next. And once again, if it's okay for you right now to use a finger or two on the chair to hold, try that. So we progressively make it more challenging. And finally, lifting the hand if you feel ready for that one. Good. All right, now just hold on one moment. I'm going to just adjust the music. And we will do some exaggerated steps next. Another balance exercise. So for this one, I'm going to turn my chair so you can see me from the side. And I would like you to have the chair turned to the side so that you have lots of space you can move. Holding on to that chair, let's start with our right leg. Lift up your right knee, looking forward while you hold that chair's backrest. Slowly the knee comes up, and then stepping forward. Now we're exaggerating what we were doing before. Heel touches, then the toe. Rock forward with your body weight. Now lift your back foot up. Then stepping backward, toe touches, then the heel. So we're doing like before, except this time we're exaggerating it by lifting that knee up and lifting that back foot up before we step. Lift the knee, heel touches, then toe touches, rock forward, lift the back foot, toe touches, then heel touches, lift, and heel, toe, lift, and toe, heel. If you feel ready for the palm on the chair, go for it. Lift, heel, toe, lift, toe, heel. Progressively, a little less support, fingertips, if you're ready for that. But remember, hold on with whichever amount of support you feel challenges you, but is still safe for you. And if you're ready, you can always try one or two fingers or lifting the hand. Keeping it close by as you shift back and forth. Very good. Now let's do the opposite, the left leg this time. I'm going to turn so you can see the left leg a little better. Hold on to the chair with your whole hand to start, and let's bring that left knee up. Slowly, and stepping forward, heel, then toe, rocking forward with the body weight. Back leg comes up, and bring it back down, toe, then heel. Lift, slowly heel and toe. Lift, Slowly toe, then heel. Exaggerating what we do when we step forward and backward. You may be ready to try the palm on the chair. Slowly back, toe, then heel. Lift that knee, then heel and toe. Go at your own pace, slowly and carefully. Try the fingertips next if you're ready for that. Toe, then heel. Lift that knee. Heel, then toe. Let's do a 1 or 2 finger next if you feel ready. And feeling the shift of your body weight. Look straight ahead at all times. Maybe you're ready for a lift. Concentrate as you shift. Back and forth. Very good. Excellent work, everyone. Now, the last one we'll do is just bringing up the knee. So I'll turn the chair. And we're going to just hold on to the chair again. Once again, it's turned to the side so you have space for your knee to lift up without having to round your back when you're facing this way. Kind of gets in your way. So let's stand nice and tall. Feet fairly close together for this. Bring your right knee up as you're holding onto the chair. Let's try to hold it for about 8 seconds. Breathing in and out the whole time. And lift that right knee up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it now with the left knee. Breathe in and out as you lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's keep switching legs. Right knee comes up now, and you may feel comfortable to try just the palm on the chair as we're lifting that right knee. Relax. And let's do the left knee now. Lifting that left knee, palm on the chair if you feel ready for that one. Good. Breathing, don't hold your breath. And let's lift that right knee up again. This time, if you feel ready, go down to the fingertips. Feel the ground underneath your left foot as you concentrate and look forward. Now bring that leg down and let's do the same with the left. Fingertips on the chair, if that feels okay. And nice and tall with your back. You can try to point your toe down towards the ground when you lift your knee up. If you're ready for it, maybe a finger or two. Remember, if that doesn't feel comfortable, keep holding with more support until it does, okay? Right knee up, toe points down, and breathe in. And once again with the left knee up. Toe pointing down, and concentrate, looking forward at all times. Good work. Now, if you want more of a challenge, you can try lifting slightly off the backrest now. Remember, have your hand close by. If you need to grab onto it, you can. Breathing and concentrating, toe pointing down. Keeping your core tight. And looking forward. Now with that left knee, same thing. Toe points down and having your hand close by if you're lifting this time. Very good, everybody. All right, let's have a drink of water and let's come back and sit down in our chair with our ball. Good work. Delicious water. Okay, so let's get our ball and let's come to the front of the chair. Remember, if you don't happen to have one of these at home, you can still use a pillow or a cushion, something that has a little give to it. So let's start with our presses. Holding the ball with the palms of your hands at your chest, lifting the elbows to the height of the ball. Use the palms of the hand and not the fingers to press those sides together for 2 seconds. Let's breathe in, sitting tall first. And breathing out, let's press for 2 seconds. Relax, breathe in, breathe out, and press, press. 3, press. 4, press. Breathe in and out as you press. 6, press. Working those 7, press. Arms and chest muscles. 8, press. Breathe in and out. Press. Last one now. 10, press. Good work. Now let's breathe. Bring that ball up with both hands, holding it as you breathe in. As far up as you're comfortable, and breathing out as you come down. Again. Now this time, let's lift our arms up, breathing in, and bend the elbows. Now the elbows stay at your ears or your head, and the ball comes behind your head. Straightening the ball above your head and bending the elbows, ball behind your head. Breathe in behind, breathe out above. 4. Try to keep those elbows up as best you can the whole time. 5. We're working the back part of your upper arms with this one. 7. 8. Last 2 if you can. Let's give a 9 and breathe in and out. 10. Fabulous. Shake those shoulders out. Now let's do some for our inner thighs. Ball between your inner thighs, past your knees a little bit. Let's sit tall, and we're going to breathe in first. When we breathe out, we're going to use our legs to squeeze the ball for 2 seconds. Breathing in and breathing out. Squeeze, squeeze. Relax. And breathing out, hold for 2 seconds, squeezing. Squeeze, squeeze. Relax, breathe in, and breathe out as you squeeze, squeeze. 5, squeeze. 6, squeeze. Feeling those inner thigh muscles working hard. 7, squeeze. Almost there. Here we go. 8, squeeze. Last 2. 9, squeeze. And last squeeze. Very good. Now, woohoo! Now ball on top of your right thigh. We're going to use these thigh muscles and your abdominal muscles. We're going to lift up the knee, and we're going to press down on the ball for 2 seconds at the same time. Let's breathe in. Breathe out, lift, and press down. Relax. And lift. Press down. Breathe in. And out. Press. Press. 4. Press. We're strengthening our body. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. 5. Press. 6. Press. 7. Almost there. Last 3. 8. Press. 9. Press. You should feel those thighs getting a little fatigued now. 10. Press. Good work. Left leg, same thing. On the thigh now, not on your knee, okay? Breathe in and out as you lift, and press, press. Press, press. Breathe in and out. Breathing is so important. Keep giving your muscles oxygen and helping you have the power to keep working hard. 6, press. Breathe in when you relax and breathe out as you exert yourself. 8, press, and final 2. 9, press, and last one. 10. Good work, everyone. Now let's take this ball and let's pass it around our back. So you're sitting towards the front of your chair already. Let's take the ball and slowly pass it around the back. Now, if you find that this is difficult, you can always try it in a little different way by putting the ball at your core and using your fingertips to roll the ball around your body. Whether you like to roll it around or you like to pass it around, give it a try. Let's go 5 times the other way, either passing or rolling. Keep breathing. 3. Remember, if your ball rolls away on you, take your time. Go nice and slow to pick it up again. 4. And last one. 5. Good. All right, now let's take the ball and we're going to put it behind us. So I'm going to turn the chair so that you can see what we're going to do next. We're going to take the ball and place it in between our shoulder blades. So we want it right up here in the shoulder blades, not down in the lower back, up here. Now I want you to slide back so the ball is between your shoulder blades, upper back, and the backrest. Okay, now we're going to breathe in while we relax, and as we breathe out, we're going to press back into the ball for 2 seconds. Let's breathe in, relax, and breathe out. Press back, relax, and press back. I want you to try to bring those shoulders back as you press. Press, press, relax, and press, press. 5, press. We're strengthening those back muscles. 6, press. Helping improve our posture. 7, press. Breathing in and out, press. 9, press. Last one. And 10, press. Very good. Let's finish off our ball exercises with one more for our shoulders and arms. Okay, coming towards the front of the chair, hold the ball with 2 hands, wide legs, and let's make a clock circle. So the clock is in front of you. Pretend there's a 12 up at the top. Let's go up to the 12 and slowly around the clock clockwise. Breathing. Don't hold your breath. And let's go counterclockwise now. Nice controlled big circles, as large as you can make them with your arms holding that ball. Take your time and don't rush. So we go clockwise and then we go counterclockwise. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Try to keep those arms straight. So we're really working our shoulders. This is 5. You're doing great. Remember, it's always okay to take a break if you need to. 6. Feeling that in the shoulders yet? Only a few to go. If you can, let's finish it. Breathe. Only 3 left, clockwise. And counterclockwise. You can do it, final 2. Concentrate on those breaths to make it easier. And final 1. That is number 10. Absolutely fabulous. However many you did, great job. Shake those shoulders out. Okay, time for a water break, and we're going to do a little strengthening of the legs, standing up again before we stretch. So take your time, put your ball away in a safe place, and get a little drink of water. Very good. Okay, first one we're going to do now is a sidestep squat. Make sure you're feeling okay on your feet before we continue, okay? Now let's all go to the right side of the chair. Holding on to the backrest with your left hand, and let's start by taking a nice big step towards the left side of the chair with your left leg. We want to take a nice big side step so we have space between our legs before we squat. So let's step to the left with the left leg. Nice big side step. Toes are still pointing forward. Now holding on to the chair for a little support, squat. Bend those knees, push your hips back. Doesn't have to be too low. And then bring that right leg over so that it's next to your left foot. Let's do one more of those, going to the left. Still able to hold the chair. Left foot stepping, side step. Squat. And then bring that right foot over. Now let's go back to the right, doing the same thing. Right foot, nice big side step to the right. And squatting, looking forward. Bring that left foot back in. Right foot, side step, squat, and left foot comes over. Let's do that back and forth again. Left foot, side step, squat, and right foot comes over. Remember, it's okay to hold the chair. Left foot, side step, squat, and right foot comes over. One more of those. Step to the right, squat, left foot comes over, then right foot side steps again, squat, and left foot over. Good work. Now, let's do a little bit of knee bends. So turn the chair so you can see a little better. Now, when we do our knee bends, we're going to bring our foot behind us, toe points down, and then step with the foot back down. Let's do 10 for each leg. Right and left. Nice and controlled. Not letting that foot drop down too quickly. 3. Keep breathing and you can hold your chair. 4. Working those hamstring muscles. That's 5. We're halfway there. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. 6. 7. 8. Feeling that tension in your hamstrings now. 9. And last one. Good work. Shake those legs out. Breathe. Now let's do a little bit of lunges rather. So let's hold on to our backrest. Come towards the back of it with the chair turned to the side. We're going to start with our right leg. Hold on to your chair while you do this. I'll turn the chair so you can see what I'm doing a little better. That right leg steps forward, and we want to bend our knee, but not let that knee come past your toes in front. Then pushing back from your front heel to where you started. Try to take a big enough step so the knee does not come past your toes, and push back. Now, if you can try bending the back knee a little bit. At the same time, your back heel comes up, and you're going to push back. 4, feeling your thighs working hard yet? Try to keep your upper body upright when you do your lunges. 5, let's do 3 more. Step and bend those knees slightly, not too much. Push back. 6. Last 2. Breathe in and out as you push up. 7. And last one. Step and bend. 8. Good work. Now let's do the same with our left foot leading. Looking forward, holding the chair. Let's try stepping and bending that front knee and pushing back. Now remember, you can just start with the front knee bent, and the more comfortable you get while you hold on to your chair, you can try bending the back knee a little as well. Doesn't have to be down too far. Just a little bit is perfectly fine. 5. Breathing in as you bend and breathing out as you push up. 6. Last 2. 7. Hold that chair for support. And final 1. 8. Good work, everyone. Let's finish off our leg strengthening exercises with some heel raises. Feet are shoulder width apart. Hold onto your chair for support. And let's try to do 12 push-ups onto the toes. Standing tall, let's push straight up through the legs and not leaning forward into the chair. Maybe it's better I turn again. So let's breathe in. And breathing out, let's push straight up. 1. Really engaging your calf muscles for this one. 3. Breathe in and out. 4. 5. We're almost done. We're going to stretch next and cool everything down after a good workout. 7. 8. Heels coming up off the ground. 9. And last 2. If you feel you can, go ahead. If not, 10 is perfectly fine. And that's 12. Lovely job. Now feel free to grab some water and let's sit down and finish off with our seated stretches. But actually, I want to do 1 or 2 standing stretches first. So if you want, grab a little water, and then we will do 2 standing stretches before we sit. The first stretch is with wide legs. Holding onto that chair, we're going to bend one knee, keep your other leg straight. Breathe in first. Breathe out and bend one knee slightly. Push your hips back, body weight in your heels, and other leg is straight. Breathe. You should feel that stretch in the inner thigh of your straight leg. Stand up, breathe in. And opposite leg now bends. Opposite leg stays straight. As you breathe, remember, wider legs make this one easier to hold your balance, but hold the chair as well. Okay, now next stretch is for our calf muscles. Just one moment and I will adjust the song. And let's stand behind the chair now, nice and close to the backrest. Holding the chair, take a nice big step back with one of your legs. Bend your front knee. Make sure it doesn't come past those toes. If it does, holding your chair, slide your foot a little further forward. Keep the back leg straight and the heel on the ground. Upper body upright and breathe as you start to feel a stretch in the back calf muscle. You may feel able to bend your front knee a little more to get more of a stretch back there. Now, let's step forward and opposite leg, nice big step back. Same thing, bend that front knee. Not past the toes though, and back leg straight, heel on the ground. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. It's a good stretch. Now, let's take your time and have a seat before we finish off with some seated stretches. Okay, let's start with a nice deep breath in through the nose, and reaching up as high as you can, and out through the mouth. Press those arms back and down. One more time. Reach up as high as you can, back and down. Right hand comes to the right shoulder. Let's lift that elbow till you feel a stretch here. You can hold your hand in front, or you can pull back from behind if that feels okay. Just breathe. Now the opposite hand, left hand to your left shoulder. Lift that left elbow and breathe. Very good. Now let's take our right hand, put it across your chest and on your left shoulder. Take your spare hand, go under that elbow, grab the upper arm down towards your chest and over to the left. Breathing. Feel the stretch behind your shoulder. And the opposite, left on the right shoulder. Under the elbow, towards you, and to the right. Breathe. Good. Now let's bring our arms behind us, down low. Grab onto the bottom back part of your backrest. If you have arm rests, try to bring your arms inside those. Grab onto the bottom back part of your backrest. Push the shoulders back, chin up slightly, and breathe. Feel free to close your eyes as you feel this nice stretch of your chest. Squeeze those shoulder blades together back there. Good. Straighten out one arm, fingers point up, pull back towards you gently, and breathe. Feeling that stretch in the bottom of your forearm. And the opposite arm, same thing. Relax and breathe, cooling down the body. Now the fists, make them tight and open them wide. Stretch those hands. Now let's take our right knee, lift that knee up towards your chest, fingers interlock, hug it close to you, and sit up as tall as you can with your back. Try not to round it, breathing. If you feel comfortable, foot on your opposite knee. If it hurts, you can always start with the crossing. If that hurts, just relax. Sitting tall with the back, breathe. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Get a nice hip stretch with this position. If you want a little more, you can lean forward from your hips as you exhale. Don't push yourself, only if it feels okay. Try to keep the head up so you don't feel dizzy looking down. Now opposite knee, hug that knee close to you. Interlock the fingers and sit tall to release the low back. Don't hold your breath while you stretch. And foot on the opposite knee. If it feels okay, sit tall and breathe. One more stretch. If you feel ready, try leaning forward slightly. Very good. Let's finish off with the hamstring stretch for the back of our legs. Make sure you're sitting towards the front of your chair so you can really get that heel on the ground and your knee nice and straight. Let's sit tall with the back, hands on your belly, toe points up into this air. Breathe in and breathing out, bend from the hips, feeling that stretch as you breathe. You may find as you exhale that you can come a little further forward. Just go as far as you're comfortable. And with the opposite leg. Breathing, nice and tall with the back. Breathe in and breathe out, bending forward from the hips, keeping that head lifted. Toe points up, remember. Very good job today, everyone. That brings us to the end of our program. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel good now that you were doing a little moving and grooving with me. And remember, catch Eduardo today at 2 p.m. for conditioning. And remember, if you have any comments or questions, we'd love to hear from you. And we will respond as well, okay? Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for joining me.